if you're thinking about buying your first home and you have absolutely no clue where to start, you're definitely not alone, and today we're going to fix that. We're going to break down the top 10 pain points for first-time homebuyers in Central Alberta and give you solutions for each and every one of them so you are better prepared when you're buying your first home. And if you don't already know, I'm Caden Hunter. I'm with Coldwell Banker On Track Realty right here in Red Deer, Alberta. And if you're not already subscribed to me or you don't follow me across my social media, make sure you do. I'll keep you up to date on the market in Red Deer and Central Alberta, as well as give you a ton of buyer and seller tips and everything going on in the real estate world. Most buyers, they don't know who to call at first. A bank, a realtor, or maybe your uncle that knows a guy. Always start with a mortgage pre-approval. Chat with a mortgage advisor at your bank or reach out to a mortgage broker. If you need some names, I've got a great list of some awesome brokers here in Central Alberta. Pre-approval is going to give you a clear budget to work with, and when you're going to write an offer, it's going to show sellers that you're serious. Number 2 is understanding the hidden costs in a real estate transaction. There's a whole lot more than just your down payment. There's legal fees, inspection costs, property taxes, title insurance, sometimes even condo fees. The best solution is to plan for anywhere from 1 to 4% of the total purchase price of the property that you're looking at for these additional costs. And now number 3 is worrying about market timing. So the problem here being, should I wait? What if prices drop? What happens to the market in 6 months? In Red Deer over the last year and a half, pricing has been pretty stable. Rather than going down, we've seen slight increases throughout the year and a half. And instead of trying to time the market, you need to work with your own personal timing and what is best for you. When you're financially and emotionally ready to buy your house, that is when you should go into the market, not trying to time the market by looking at the ups and downs. If you're trying to time and wait out the market, you could ultimately end up losing your dream home or the perfect home for you. Number 4 would be being overwhelmed by the inventory amount. There are so many different options across Central Alberta, from townhomes, duplex, detached homes, condos, townhomes, acreages, you name it. There's a ton of choices to look through. Now, when we start looking, I will help you narrow it down from schools that you're looking for your kids to go through, work commutes, neighborhoods you want to be in, anything that fits your lifestyle, we will build into your search so you're only seeing the homes that fit your lifestyle and your needs. Number 5 would be being afraid of buying a money pit. For example, what if a home looks amazing on the outside, but is riddled with expensive problems on the inside? Every deal, I 100% will always recommend that you get a home inspection done by a licensed professional home inspector. And even before getting a deal done, on our very first walkthrough, we will be very thorough to potentially point out any red flags that may come up before you go to the point of paying for an inspection. Number 6 would be feeling pressured or rushed to get a deal done. Some Red Deer neighborhoods right now are moving so fast that it can feel like a panic buy. And my job here is to protect your pace, not to push you into a deal that you're unsure of. I'll prepare you to move fast and be ready to go if needed, but I will never push you or rush you into a deal that you're unsure of. Number 7 would be being confused by paperwork. There's a ton of different paperwork you're going to see, from relationship and representations that you sign, the purchase contract, amendments, addendums. I could go on and on. I will take you through every single piece of paperwork that you're going to sign. We'll read them through, and any questions you have about them, we will discuss them one-on-one together so you really know what you're signing into. Number 8 would be not knowing about building or buying incentives. Many buyers will miss out on a ton of incentives, tax breaks, anything of the sort because they just don't know about them. Now, not only myself, but chat with your mortgage broker, your mortgage advisor. There's a ton of different rebates going around, first-time home buyers credit, GST breaks on new builds. There's a ton going on out there. Make sure you chat with either myself, your broker, and so you really know what you may potentially qualify for to save yourself some money. Now, number 9 would be worried about picking the wrong area. Common problem. What if I buy in the wrong neighborhood? Say you don't know the city well. Maybe you're moving in from out of town, out of province, anything of the sort. Maybe you don't know the city through and through. I myself, I've lived in Red Deer for about 20 years now. I know Red Deer in and out. I know areas all over the city, and I'll provide you with neighborhood guides, pricing, and market inputs so you really know where you're buying into and what you're buying into. Number 10 would be getting cold feet at the finish line. It happens more than you think. Your offer's written, you've gone through your conditions, and you're coming up to your condition removal, but now you're starting to second guess if maybe you're doing the right thing, making the right purchase. That's completely normal. This is one of the biggest purchases you're going to make in your life. This is where I'll help you. We step back. We really go over everything step by step again so you get that full understanding once again of what you're going into, what you're buying, and where you're buying. I'll never push you into a deal that you're unsure of or you're uncomfortable about. Buying your first home, it doesn't have to be stressful. There's a lot to go through, but you do not have to be overwhelmed. When you've got the right plan and you have the right support, you're going to feel confident every step of the way. Here's a bonus tip for everyone that stayed this long. Think beyond just your first home. Yes, the first one's a big step to get into, but also think another 3 to 5 years into the process. Where do you see yourself? Where do you think you'll be then? It's easy to fall in love with a place that works for you right now, but you need to look to the future as well. Will this home fit your lifestyle in a few years? Will you maybe be able to rent it out if your situation changes? And the final one, how is the resale value in your area? Again, that's a number that we'll cover when we start looking into properties and making an offer. Thinking a step ahead can in turn turn your first home into your very first investment as well. Like this video, let me know if it helped you out, and leave a comment below about what your biggest fear was when you bought your first home. And if you're thinking about buying in Red Deer or Central Alberta, shoot me a message. I would love to work with you, and I'd love to help you out throughout the process. Again, I'm Caden Hunter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.